comment on what you said, Sheila, is yes, go proximally, but how are we going proximally? Are we massaging proximally? Are we taping proximally? But if we're working with the energy proximally, isn't that just so much more powerful?
Um, but for me, I feel like it is a blessing that I'm not a hand therapist and I'm just coming from the whole field, and so I'm going in places that I didn't even know I wasn't supposed to go. So and being able to go there. Um, in the next video, I do share, what some of the things that I might, look into as a follow-up. And as you said, the full body, you might need to work on the right hip. If you think about when you're standing there, if you're standing up, your hands are kind of hang around where that right hip is. And that right hip is where we can hold the emotions of guilt and shame. And
Mhm.
this right hand is about giving. So if the person is doing a lot of guilt driven overdoing, and so they're like, oh, but I have to give this, because I feel guilty, or I've got to do this and I've got to, and feeling like, they're doing all of these things because they have to. Um, rather than because they want to, like I said. So it might need to be like clearing up some of that right hip and gotta go, go, go kind of energy, that moving forward in the right hip, that when the right hip calms down, then these hands who are hanging out in that hip spot might also relax as well if we get that tension out of that right hip,